Hey, everybody. Rorree here. Woo. All right. Okay, so welcome, everybody. I am Rorree with Totally Rorree International, and I have an oracle message for you guys today. All right. I pre-shuffle and I also allow the cards to jump out because I use random decks and I don't want to waste time shuffling, on the camera. So the cards have all popped out for you. And I'm here to deliver this wonderful message today. I don't know what it all means yet. I'll know as I'm going through it. But anyway, please like and subscribe. And you can also share, because I always give insightful information and sometimes I give tips and everything. Now, as you're listening to this message, not everything will resonate with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, just discard it, just toss it. It's okay. This is for the collective. And some things are just not going to resonate with everybody. But I do try to give some insight, some tips and tools every time I record so that somebody can receive something. Everybody can receive a little bit of something. So I'm going to move forward. Oh, first, let me talk about the program. Okay, so we have started a program and I've actually started earlier than I had anticipated because we are approaching a wonderful time of year, December 21st. And I want people to really focus on raising their vibrations and getting set, getting ready for this year to come, for this newness, for us stepping into the age of Aquarius. I want everybody to be ready, who is ready to be ready, Not everybody is going to want to be ready. But anyway, this is for the collective that is ready to be ready. And so I have a program called I Choose Me. And this program is filled with different aspects of it. There is a component that you will see here where I provide you information in the mornings or whenever that could help you benefit your life in a positive way, help you empower your life in a positive way. I work mostly with women. That is my target audience. That's who I talk to. But men, you are welcome to listen and you are welcome to learn because what I have to share doesn't necessarily have to do only with women. But when I refer to my audience, I am referring to women. So I might accidentally call you a girl or a she or whatever when you're a man, if you're a cross watcher, if you're watching this and you're not a woman. Anyway, what else? Okay, the program, I Choose Me. Okay, so we also have an inner circle. That's a private group. You can read more about that in the description box. And with that program, you will have access to me. We will chat together. I am an intuitive healer, so you will get some of that. You will get intuitive guidance, inspired information. You will have access to all of the courses that I have produced since 2006. They will all be in there free for you. Well, it's not free, it's a paid program, but it is a minimal price for the, in comparison to what all the courses cost. But it's a wonderful, I believe it's going to be a wonderful inner circle. I've done similar things in the past, and I feel like this is going to be great for this program, I Choose Me. So this program is all about choosing yourself, loving yourself the most, being open to give and receive love. Too often we're open to give, but we don't receive. A lot of times we have spent so much time in different relationships that we become bag ladies because we have not released the past. We haven't released the mates that we have had previously. You know what I mean? There are different ways to release your mate. You can do spiritual baths to release your mate. There's cleansings that you can do to your yoni to release your mate. You can release your mates from your homes. Now, these are all things that we go into in I Choose Me, and I teach you how to do these things. I walk you through these things. Some of the stuff we do in our private inner circle, but a lot of things you will have right here on this platform. So I'm just going to start with this oracle session today. And if you want to know more about me and my gifts and abilities, there is a video that tells you, like, there's an interview that I did that where I answer these questions that people have asked about me, my abilities, what things I've done, and things of that nature. Like I said, I'm an intuitive healer, and I heal with words. I heal with energy. I work with spirit. God works through me, and through my hands, through touch, non-touch. I can do healing work long distance or in with you in my presence. There's so much, intuitively. I know where your pain body is. I'll know where your pain body came from, your ailment came from, and I will know, what you need to do to work on that situation. I can't say I know everything. I only receive whatever it is that I receive. And if I don't receive it, sorry, it wasn't meant for me to receive it. The healing work that I do, sometimes it's instant healing, sometimes it is progressive healing. So a progressive healing is a healing where the healing starts right here, but then it moves. It may take 3 days before you feel the full results of the healing, or you may have to do X, Y, and Z. Oftentimes people that work with me privately, they go home with homework because there are things that you need to work on, and there are reasons why you're where you are right now. And we work on healing those situations and preventing them from happening again, manifesting again. So, Totally Rorree, the world of Totally Rorree there's a lot, and if you peruse some of the videos, you'll see some of the different things. We have even some glimpses at some private groups that I shared some of the private group healings, some private readings or healing/readings that I've done. So it's a varying amount of things on this platform. I did a collaboration with a gentleman, and we talked about relationships, and that was a lot of fun to have what I think and what he thinks. And like, really, it was very interesting to see what we both thought on a certain subject, or what we heard when we hear a certain thing, so it's plenty to find on this channel. So if you don't like what we're doing here, with this program, I Choose Me, go look at something else that I have. It's a lot there for you. And on that note, I'm going to get started. So the first card that popped out was it's gold. It says gold, and it's a young lady. And she said, the card says, you don't need someone else to fix you. So I was like, wow, okay, that is so right on. You do not need someone else to fix you. And the next card, well, I'll talk about that card first. So you don't need someone else to fix you, and again, this is for the collective. This might not be for everybody, but this is what came out. This whole big old spread right here is what came out for this reading for this session. So you don't need someone to fix you. And this card popped out because it's someone who's listening, or this might be something that you do. Okay. But you may listen to people trying to put you down or to make you feel like you're less than. Oftentimes we find ourselves in situations where we're with a mate or a friend or someone that puts us down or makes us feel like we're less than, or we're not worthy of whatever it is that we desire. And that card came out to just remind you that you don't need some other person, some other controlling person, because that's what came up in this reading, that some of you all are dealing with controlling individuals who use different tactics to make you feel like you need them to fix you, and you don't. Okay. All right. All you need is God Almighty and yourself, your higher spirit, your higher self, to work on you, to learn whatever lessons there are to learn for you on your journey in this lifetime. And the card that came out after that was Throne. Your potential is endless. And this card to me says that you can do anything. All things are possible, all things are possible. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. If you set your mind, body, soul, and spirit to it, you can resolve your own stuff. You don't need some outsider to resolve your stuff. You have to go to your higher self. You have to go to your higher self and stop letting these controlling people run your life. Okay? And sometimes the controlling people, it gets so painful that it changes us and it changes our personality. It changes our way of thinking. And you have to be mindful of that. So sometimes it's good to release those people who are no longer serving your highest good and just release them to their own highest good, but release them from your life because, and that's what came up next, closure. It is time for closure. For some of you, it is time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of toxic people. It's time to let go of people who are using you to raise themselves up. Sometimes people have such low self-worth that the only way they can make themselves feel better is to make you feel worse. You know, some people are like that. You know, I've dated people with low self-esteem and it seemed like they want to pick. And why you do that? Why you put that on? Why you do this like this? It's like, what the fuck? Why you do all of that? Why you complaining so much? Why you with me if you got so many complaints? Bye. Closure. Time to get out of here. Break free. That was the next card. Break free from that bullshit. Okay? It's time to break free from all of that stuff because none of that is serving your highest good. And you can't vibrate high when you got somebody always trying to pull you down like crabs in a barrel. Bye for that. Bye-bye. Bye, Felipe. Bye, Felicia. It's bye-bye for that. You know, we don't have time for that. Okay? This is a wonderful time in life. We are stepping into greatness, greater things. You know what I mean? We are moving into the age of Aquarius, you know, where there is knowingness. We gonna know, you know, if you don't know already, you will be moving into that place where you will know, unless you keep dealing with Mr. Controlling or miscontrolling, you know, and you don't break free from the bullshit. You need to get closure now, you know, do your grieving and do what you got to do so that you can step into newness of life. So then, okay, so after that, after those cards came out, then we have, let's see, we got these cards over here. Trust your instincts, stay focused, because there is someone greater for you. There's a better relationship out there for you. And the High Priestess came up in this. And I feel like there, you know, there is a lot that you're supposed to have in this lifetime. You are supposed to step into your higher self, because the higher self, High Priestess, this came out twice. So step in, go within, you know, meditate, listen to your higher self, your Rorree, listen to your head, listen to your connection with source, trust your intuition, trust what it is that you're getting, you know, and go with that. If you feel like this person keeps bringing you down, you better listen, okay? Now, the next cards that came out, I was using one of the Lenormand decks, and I got, first I got a snake, and then I got a gift, and then I got a man, and then a meeting. Okay, so it feels like there has been some deception going on, right? And the deception is from a significant other, but in this case, it's from a man, okay? So this is for, you know, this is, the man is the one doing the deception, and the deception might be that there was another woman, but there is a gift in all of this. And you, I know this sounds crazy, but there's a gift in all of this. And I feel like you're going to meet, even though there was deception and there was the old man, I still feel that there is another mate that is coming for you. And that's going to be what you walk into. And then to get some more clarity, it felt like there's going to be a lot of information that you receive. You're going to receive some tidbits. I don't know if it's a lot of information. You're going to receive some information. It's going to be good information, and it's going to be life-changing information. And the information is going to cause you to have a different outlook, a different perspective, look at things in a different way. You know, like this mask came out. This mask card came out. So this mask card could mean deception, but it also could mean looking at things in a different way. It could mean that you got many faces too. But anyway, I feel like you're going to look at things in a very different way after you get some clarity and some information. This clarity information could be information from an outside source. It could be information from a higher source in your higher self. Okay. So definitely be open. Listen. I'm here. Listen to your dreams. Okay, so listen to your dreams. You're going to receive some information, and it's going to help you to have closure on a situation, have a new perspective about a situation, and to be able to break free from whatever toxicity is holding you back, because there is something holding you back. Okay, and just remember that you don't need somebody else to tell you who you are. You have to figure out who you are for yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to go inward and trust and know who you are. And that great person will be there for you. Now, I know some information may come in and it may not feel all that great, but I want you to see it as great, because at the end of the day, there is greatness coming in for you. This is the sun. There is great opportunities coming in for you, but you have to see a different perspective of this situation. You can't see this situation with the snake and go wallowing and crying and going into a depressive stupor. You know what I mean? You've got to use the high priestess. You've got to use source. You've got to use your higher self and to get through this situation, but don't vibrate there for a long time. Now, some of you may already have received this information or whatever, and you're moving on. Just make sure you know that you have everything that you need right in here. You have everything that you need right here. Your connection to source, your Rorree, your connection to your higher source. That is what you need to have everything that you desire in this lifetime. Okay. So you keep your vibrations high and move on. If you need some help working through a situation, comment, let me know. I'll let you know if there's anything that I can do to help. That's for those of you who are just realizing that there was some bullshit going on, or you're just going through the process of releasing and having that closure and breaking free from those toxic things. Like, one of the things you could do to break through is to do a healing bath. You know, you could take something as simple as sea salt, Epsom salt, sea salt, and release what is no longer serving you. You know, you can take the bath, you can put on some nice, soothing, healing music. And as you bring the water up to you, you know, you can be rolling the water to you and then push the water away from you. And as you're pushing the water away from you, you're releasing that which is no longer serving you, those which are no longer serving your highest good. Release, release, release. Bring in greatness and joy and healing, and release the stress, the anxiety, the stagnation, the stuff that's keeping you stuck. Release those people that's keeping you stuck. Release it from your yoni. Release, 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 release. You know, you can spiritually, energetically release it, release it, release it, release what's no longer serving you. Now, if you're stepping out of a relationship, you're releasing a relationship, there are a number of things you need to be doing to release that relationship from your life, so that you don't carry that relationship into your next relationship like a bag lady. And oftentimes, like, if you really want to attract that mate that is yours for this lifetime, that is not just a twin flame or somebody to teach you some lessons, some soulmate to teach you some lessons. If you're ready for that mate, you feel like you've learned enough lessons or whatever, you feel like you're ready, you know, you may want to do some other things to really cleanse and release and heal from your past relationships, so that the guy that's, or the person, the mate that is for you can come in. Because if you're still messed up and a bag lady and carrying around luggage from, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, then Larry, he ain't gonna want to come because he gonna be messing with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and his name is Larry. You know what I'm saying? So you've got to clear out Tom, Dick, and Harry so that Larry could come on in here, okay? So you got to find closure. Some people never found closure, never broke free from any past relationship. Some people never did any healing. And it's like, oh my God, you're walking around with all these people attached to you, and you wonder why you're continuously attracting the same bullshit. It's because you never released the old stuff. You never healed from the old stuff. So you don't need these men to fix you. You don't need no man, no mate to, because you know your mate may not be a man. You don't need your mate to be putting you down, holding you down, trying to make you feel like you're less than. You need to know who you are, and you're a child of God. You are a great being. You are a miracle worker. You can create greatness. You don't need to be, you know, stuck on stupid, hanging on to some nonsense. Get bye. Get out of here with that. You're gonna be putting me down. I'm sorry. We don't do that. Okay. So you know, because a lot of times we have enough negative thoughts of our own that we contend with, that we try to release. We don't need somebody else adding to that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you guys in a toxic relationship, in a controlling situation, and it could be in a relationship with a friend or with a mate. Either one, bye Felicia, bye Felipe, get out of here. It's time to go. We don't have time for that in this newness of life. When you're working with me with this program, we are releasing the stuff that keeps you stuck. We are releasing the toxicity. And I don't care who it is. It could be one of your closest friends. You might have to let that friend go if they add more negativity to your life than positivity, because it's not time for that. It's time to vibrate high. It's difficult to vibrate high going through life situations, you know, because there are trials and tribulations in life. Who wants to deal with a friend or a mate that's adding to that? Not I, said the cat. All right. So it's going to be time to let that stuff go. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely take your healing baths. You know, if y'all have any questions, because I know this is a subject, if this is going on, you might need some additional help. So definitely ask me, you know, ask somebody, ask spirit. You know, do your meditation, do some positive listening, listen to some positive vibrations, some high frequencies in your house while you sleep, while you're awake. Ho'onopono, do that, you know, do that. And I got to write that down because I said I was going to talk about that and I forgot to write it down. Okay, so I will give you some more information on that. Do some meditation. I do releasing, I have some releasing videos in here. Do some breath work, do some breathing exercises. If you don't know any breathing exercises, just inhale and exhale 13 times, okay? Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Fill your body with breath on the inhale. You know, and that's different. That's a little opposite than how we normally breathe. So on the inhale, expand your body. On the exhale, release and contract. On the inhale, expand. And it may take you a minute to figure out how to do that, first of all. And then, but do 13 of those, you know what I mean? And just inhale and exhale. If you don't know any other breath routines, do that 13 times. You will change your state, okay? Drinking water. Drink some water, okay? You could put a little bit of something in it. You could put a little bit of lemon in it, a little bit of lime in it, you know, put some cucumbers in it, whatever. But drink some water. Keep yourself hydrated. A lot of times people vibrate low and they have no idea that they're lacking water. You need water, water. I'm not talking about soda. I'm not talking about Mountain Dew. I'm not talking about no sugary substances that they use fetal tissue on for flavoring. I'm not talking about any of that, okay? I'm just talking about some good old-fashioned water. Take some water, drink it. If you feel low, drink some water, see what happens. Sometimes when you're dehydrated, you feel low. You feel like you have depression. If you're feeling low, get some holy basil. Holy basil will help you to feel better. It'll help you if you have a menses or whatever, may have a menses or not, you know, drink have the look, I'm sorry, holy basil, they have a liquid holy basil. You can drop a little bit of the holy basil into some water, drink it. Add some chlorophyll or spirulina or wheatgrass or something to your diet. Add some like a green superfood powder to your diet daily. Add a mineral. Sometimes we are depleted in our minerals, our vitamins and minerals. I take this mineral called Shilajit. Shilajit. I like Shilajit to quit. Legit. Oh Lord. But I take this mineral called Shilajit, okay? And it's Shilijit, just like I look, Shilajit. And I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it because that's what it looks like. It's in this little box. It's this little teeny weeny black looking tablet. And I just take that, this little piece of hair. I take that every morning with some water. I just take my little Shilajit. Make sure you have the minerals. This little Shilajit tablet has like every single mineral in it that you could think of. Look it up. Research it yourself. If you feel like it's something that you want to take it. If you don't. If you want to ask your doctor about it, because I'm not a naturopathic medicine doctor. So if you want to ask your doctor about it, do that. Ask your doctor about anything that I recommend, because again, I'm not a naturopathic doctor. Okay, so anyway, I hope I gave all of you some food for thought today, and I hope you have a wonderful day on this journey. Keep yourself vibrating high. Release what's not serving you. Okay, release anything, anyone, any thoughts that are not serving your highest good. Release them to their own nothingness. All right, ashe, ashe, ashe.